Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be starting the timed event Radiant Harvest. It says wondrous creatures that should have only existed in the laboratory have suddenly appeared all over Fontaine's waters. At the same time, you encounter a very anxious merchant near Maritime Harbor. So the person I'm supposed to talk to is all the way down there. The expert panel has confirmed that the violet glow jellyfish sold by the defendant has caused a significant negative impact on the local ecology and seriously disrupted the normal activities of native underwater organisms. The evidence is conclusive, and the defendant has been declared guilty of the crime of ecological destruction. Wait, I really didn't know anything. I wasn't the only one who released them. In light of the defendant's lack of conscious criminal intent, the defendant is hereby especially permitted to make amends for their crime. If the defendant could retrieve all violet glow jellyfish within the designated waters within a certain time limit, certain sanctions may be waived. Oh, it sounds like we've got races ahead of us where we're catching all the jellyfish as quickly as possible. Retrieve? How could I possibly do that? Could you please reconsider? Even a bigger fine would do. Please see the appendix for details on the time limit. Sir, there is no use in trying to negotiate with me. Furthermore, you are wasting your precious time trying to argue when you could be coming up with a retrieval plan instead. Those people just bought jellyfish and released them everywhere. I'm no good at swimming. How am I supposed to retrieve them? I knew I shouldn't have sold them. The guards will continue to investigate those who released them without permission, but in any case, you were the one who bred these jellyfish, and you were the one who sold them off the record. The one who failed to remind buyers not to release them was also you. Frankly speaking, this sentence is already quite generous. I should have known better. I should have signed a disclaimer when I sold the jellyfish. Anyway, I hope you'll make use of this generous sentence and rectify the situation. I also hope that the next time we meet, it won't be in the fortress of Maripide. Cassine despondently watches that guy leave. Whoa, are you alright? You look quite pale. What is this violet glow jellyfish? You guys heard all that? I'm sorry, but I don't have time to chat right now. I've got to put up a commission at the Adventurers Guild or hire a diver. But putting up a commission takes time, and I don't know how to hire a diver. Arg. Am I really just going to end up at the fortress of Maripide? Aether, Paimon is smelling a business opportunity. No, an opportunity to help another person. So you're looking for an adventurer? Yeah. Hang on. Are you saying you're one? Hee. You've got just the right person. Aether's the best diver amongst adventurers. And the best adventurer amongst divers. Thank the heavens! Finally, a lucky break after ages of bad luck. Mr. Adventurer, please help me. Payment won't be an issue, I promise. Tell me what's going on exactly first. Yeah, we just saw you get charged with something. It wasn't anything serious, was it? If so, we ain't helping. No, it was nothing of that sort. You see, I was trained as a researcher in biology, and during one of my recent experiments, I accidentally bred a batch of glowing jellyfish. They were originally meant to be disposed of after I finished my experiment, but I thought they looked rather pretty, so I thought I could sell them as pets for some quick mora. After all, those studying biology don't usually make much mora. So did you end up making any mora? Well, doing business is certainly easier than doing biology. I did make some mora, but I also brought a lot of trouble upon myself. Yeah, it sounds like it. This was my first time in the pet biz, and I didn't think things through, especially when it came to buyers who bought pets just to release them. My guess is that they felt bad for these little creatures born in the lab and released them as soon as they got their hands on them. Unfortunately, these jellyfish that I specially bred are incompatible with the local ecosystem, especially due to their tendency to gather and glow in clusters. They can easily change the amount of light available at different depths of the water and disrupt the normal activities of other species, thereby impacting the ecological equilibrium. Blah. Well, wait, so they like gathering and glowing and can impact some kind of equilibrium. Can you put it in a simpler way? I mean, that's pretty simple, Paimon. Oh, sorry about that. That's just a bad habit of mine. You guys know of those fish species that are only active during the day or night, right? Well, the behavior of some underwater creatures is closely tied to the amount of light in the water, and as soon as an unnatural light source is brought into the equation, that behavior is easily disrupted. I used to have peers who did research on fishing with artificial lights. You're getting off track again. Focus on the main points. Please excuse me. Long story short, the guards recently discovered an unusual glow in the waters at various places. After an investigation, they concluded that the glow were lights released by the clusters of violet-glowed jellyfish. Although I wasn't the one who released them, I was the one who sold them. They ordered me to clean this mess up, or at the very least, cut down the jellyfish's numbers to a safe level. I am a researcher. How could I possibly get into the water? Thank goodness you showed up at the right moment. Otherwise, I would have been able to do nothing, as this bad luck sent me to rock bottom. That does sound pretty unlucky, but you're not exactly innocent either. Yeah, I agree. And Mr. Adventurer, please help me. I'm willing to compensate you generously in return. A generous compensation? Aether, he seems to be trying to make up for his mistake. He's a good guy. Fine. What exactly do I need to do? Thank you so much. The guards are investigating the locations where the violet-glowed jellyfish were released. All you need to do is go to each of the places and catch as many of them as you can. Their range of activity is not large, and they don't move all that quickly either. I believe that an ace diver like yourself should make quick work of them. It should be pretty easy to spot the jellyfish. Just follow the light and swim around for a bit, and you should be able to find them. I'll always be here, so if there's anything you're unsure of, please feel free to come ask me. That is, if I haven't been taken away to the fortress of Meropide already. Is it Meropide or Meropide? Oh. So there's a total of, is it 8? Yeah, 8. But 3 of these have not unlocked yet. Collect 35 violet-glowed jellyfish and complete the challenge. So let's select go to challenge. It's all the way over there. And this should be pretty easy, I think. It's stuff that I'll mostly figure out as I go along, I'm sure. I've got to start learning how to ascend and descend properly again. So those are clusters that give you more than one each time. These things, yeah, they give you 5. And I only need 5 more. These right here. So did I need to do anything special other than just complete it? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, that's all I needed to do. So this next one, 35. Are all of them 35? Well, at least all the ones that I can do right now. So let's do this one next. Where are you located? All the way over there. And start. So is it going to be a little bit different this time because this area is more open? I think it is. It's not as obvious where you're supposed to go. Which is fine, because the last one was kind of dull due to the fact that it was really obvious. Although, if it's not obvious enough, then that could be a problem. Thankfully, I was able to figure it out, though. And this is the last one. Is there even a timer? I don't even think there's a timer. I mean, it records the amount of time, so at least you know that there's some reason for completing it quickly, but I don't know if it's really all that important. So this next one is that one right there. Let's teleport here. And start. This one's more straightforward. Ah, no, I ascended by accident. I hope that, I hope I don't have to go back and collect that. That would be very unfortunate. How did I miss that ring? The controls for ascending and descending underwater really aren't intuitive at all. Having to press X and circle to do it. Yeah, because I missed that one all the way back there, I have to slowly swim back that way. There we go. I'm glad that there's not really a strict timer on that. At least, if I can claim everything, then I know there isn't. Yeah. Awesome. So go to the next one now. All the way over there. I've never activated the teleporter near that. Activate you. And where is the challenge? All the way up there. It was easier to find the teleporter, surprisingly enough. Okay. So here's the first 5. Oh, and the next 5 after that. Making it fairly easy so far. I know that there's some down here, but are there any back that way, or... Oh, up here. I ought to collect those fish up ahead to restore my stamina. And now there's just one last group of them that I still haven't found yet. Oh, right there. So far, this has been a really weird timed event. I don't know what to make of it. You know, there's a difference between making a timed event, like, fun and exciting, but still, you know, relaxing, and then just, I don't know. Everything feels free, is what it is. Let's go to the next one. All the way up there. Wait a second. Oh, that's in a new area I haven't gone to yet. That must be part of the newest update. I didn't even know they added a new area, but it makes sense. I'll activate this along the way. Just because. So I should teleport here. Oh, there's a Hydroculus at the top of that. There we go. And the Statue of the Seven is all the way down there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is a new area that I never, that wasn't available before. I didn't even notice that was there until just now. Anyways, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch Aether in, because I definitely want to get him the, what do you call it? The Hydro element, just to see what it looks like. Resonate with Hydro. And it's about time I finally did that. So...
Water jet!
Water jet, okay. I'll keep him in my party for now. And check out his... what do you call it? When it's time. The elemental burst that he has. So the next statue of the 7 is all the way over there, and in between the two is this. I'll make my way towards that, and then I'll make my way towards the statue of the 7 afterward. If I see any teleporters along the way, I'll get those too. Some treasure hoarders there. You know what? I can beat these guys up.
Solidify.
This is a chance to see
Take flight.
a chance to see Aether's new ability. Of course, he has to actually build up the burst meter before I can see it.
Go.
And is that enough? Yes, it is. Huh. I didn't know how to feel about that.
Hold the line.
In some ways, that might actually work really well with Ayaka here, if you use both of them at the same time. Because they both kind of have a similar way of moving. But, I think I'm going to switch Aether out again for Venti. Now the question is should I jump down to where the timed event area is, or should I continue along to get to where the statue of the 7 is? Because the statue of the 7 is up higher, right? I'm kind of up high already. Never mind. Yeah, statue of 7's all the way up there. I'm already low enough to the point where it just makes more sense to go into the water now. And let's start this. So far, about as easy as before. I ran out of stamina. There we go, I managed to recover it, thanks to the weird yellow fish. Although it is sending me in the exact opposite direction that I want to go in. Ah. Come on, there we go. Controlling character underwater is definitely not easy. Okay, there we go. And just these last 5. Awesome. And I do wish that they allow you to just directly claim the prizes from this screen. But it's fine. Going here and claiming them is easy enough. So now it's just these 3. And activate. Let's see the rest of the map. Okay, cool. Good. And I should check to see if I have any, what do you call it? Things that I can turn in? Yeah, I can offer up quite a few, but unfortunately, I still need 1 more to be able to claim any more prizes. There's also a teleporter down here that I just want to quickly activate, and that looks pretty neat. I imagine we'll be exploring those somehow. There's probably some way to zip up to them, right? And I can see that Hydroculus up there, but I can't get to it, which is very unfortunate. Where's that teleporter? Right there. And I don't think that those are Hydroculus down there. There's something else, part of a puzzle of some kind. So I decided to wait until a few days passed. That way I could just finish this whole timed event right here. They also added another timed event. I don't know if I'll get to that one in this video or not. But anyways, let's go ahead and find out where this one is located. It's all the way over here, huh? So I don't have any teleporters near there. I guess I'll teleport here and swim over there while hitting the teleporters along the way. Good grief, there's like a whole underwater city over here. Wow. I really like the way this place looks. Anyways, it's right down there is where I need to go. And what are those things? Huh. Some kind of Sealies or something? I don't know. Oh, it's some Dodoco right there. Oh, no! Activate that teleporter. What are those things? Maybe some kind of enemies. Anyways, I still gotta continue in this direction here. I'll hit this teleporter as well as this one before I start that. Activate you, and I think that this one right here might be underground, because there's this tunnel right here. Hopefully, if it is underground, it's easy to get to. I don't know, actually. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that one right now. Yeah, it's saying on the minimap with the arrow down or whatever that I have to find some way to get underground over there. It may even be in that underground sewer area back in the city, because this is pretty close to the city, I think. Then again, that looks like it might lead somewhere. Gimme. You run out of stamina pretty fast if you're not refilling it with these fish. At least you don't drown when you run out of stamina. Okay. Where's the next group of them? I've still got to find at least 2 more groups, if not more. Oh, right over there. Geez, those are hidden very well. Okay, yeah, I see the final 2. So, grab this one first. And then this one right over here. And awesome. And now I can claim the prizes. This right here, Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic Adventure, is the the other timed event. You know, I'm thinking I might actually do that in this video after all. I said I wasn't going to, but it might just be a good idea to focus strictly on timed events in this video. And then in the next one, kind of do like half Archon Quest, half timed event. We'll see. And start you. This one looks like it might be a little bit more straightforward. And if it is, then that's a good thing, because I'm kind of getting tired of having to find those things in like wide open areas. Okay, I only need 14 more, which means I need 4 of these small ones and 2 of the large groups of them. Yep. I called it. Oh, and I should activate that domain right there too, since I'm right here. That way I can teleport to it later. We've already caught lots of jellyfish. Paimon wonders how the ecological recovery Kassan mentioned was. Let's go check on him. Hopefully he hasn't been taken away by the guards. I think that's what she said. Anyways, do that. Let's claim some prizes very fast. There we go. As well as whatever we can claim from this too. There's still this final one right there. Oh, that's probably just for going to talk to the guy, right? Yeah. It's Cassine, or Kashan? I don't know. But, let's go to where he is. Whoops. Hey, you're back. You missed out on something hilarious just now. Something hilarious? What happened? Just now, I brought the retrieved jellyfish and waited here for Mr. Ageru's inspection. But before he could show up, some of my buyers did. They told me that ever since releasing the first several batches of jellyfish, they felt refreshed, and their business has been going super well. They thought it must have been a blessing from the heavens for doing a good deed. So they came back to buy more to release. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to catch them for you. How are you still selling them? Aether catches them. Mr. Kassan, sells them, and the buyers release them again. Hey, is this your way of making money? What? No, how could I? I don't want any more trouble with the guards. I spent ages telling them that releasing these jellyfish does more harm than good, but they simply wouldn't listen. They just believed their luck was due to what they considered to be a good deed. They even believed that my bad luck was due to keeping the jellyfish in captivity. Just what are they thinking? Anyway, while we argued, Mr. Ageru, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right, arrived and immediately took them into custody. I guess their luck had run out. In the end, I was carelessly releasing these creatures without first understanding their habits and ecology, really, for the creatures. Or, wait a second. In the end, I was carelessly releasing these creatures without first understanding their habits and ecology, really for the creatures, or just for their own good luck. What? That sentence doesn't make any sense to me. Does it make any sense to you guys? I don't know. They were also taken into custody by the guards. Seems like they didn't get much luck out of it in the end. Ha, speaking of which, thanks to you, the guards have now waived my jail sentence. In addition to the compensation I promised you, I also have a little memento for you. Please take it. Kasan takes out the jellyfish ball. Are these also violet glow jellyfish? Why do they look so much smaller than the ones we caught before? Yep, they are smaller specimens. I picked out a few suitable specimens from the storage warehouse yesterday. There were more specimens than there were assignment numbers, though, so I figured I might as well give you some as a memento. As for the rest, I'll continue breeding them and find a way to integrate them into the natural environment. Oh, and I'm also planning to keep a few of the violet glow jellyfish to investigate their clustering and glowing behavior. Well, they do look pretty cute. I think they would look cuter swimming in the water. Whoa, wait. Don't you dare think about releasing them. Okay, so that's the end of that timed event, right? Do I have to still claim the reward from here? Nah, it just automatically gave it to me. Awesome. So yeah, let's go overhead and do this now. After a period of adventures together, Paimon had a sudden idea to take a break by reading books. Hence the two of you set out to the Knights of Vonis library, only to unexpectedly come across two friends. Yeah, Paimon was talking about that off camera, about going to the Knights of Vonis library, so let's teleport over here. Oh, it's Lisa and Klee. I mean, I already knew Klee was going to be involved.
But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend.
I mean, the Bomb-Tastic part sounds a little bit dangerous.
Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now.
What a coincidence.
Is someone looking for us?
It's pretty rare to see you two together. Sounds like you two just made an important agreement.
Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared! How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Klee's wishes summoned us here, yeah, sure.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book.
Paimon ruined it by saying, telling the truth.
It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly. Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort. As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Unique circumstances?
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
Is Albedo's friend Sucrose? Is that who they're referring to?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake. Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk.
Really now? Another ecological, thing, huh?
Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation. And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger. And that poses a major threat to our economy.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean!
Good job, Klee. Well-deserved praise indeed.
So that's what happened. Oh, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time. The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data.
Makes sense.
Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time. Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip. So the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
And now Aether's.
Not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in. We'll play until sundown.
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there.
Okay.
Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun. Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
We'll take good care of Klee. Thanks, Lisa.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
Be quiet within the premises.
Is Lisa still here? No? Huh. Okay then, let's go outside, I guess, to where we need to go.
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already. All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Dodo Adventures Kaboom!
Yeah, let's play.
Okay, I can play at least one of the mini-games, right? Let's talk to her.
I love playing Dodoco's Bomb-Tastic adventure with you, Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. Thanks for playing with me.
Should we walk you back home later?
Oh, right. I can't stay out too late. I'll behave and go home when it's time for bed. But I know my way home. Let's meet back here in the morning.
So can I only play here during the day with her or something? Anyways, start game. So there's a total of 6 matches. I wonder if I can complete all of them in this video. Watch the positions of the spiky fish and choose the right special Jumpy Dumpty. After a special Jumpy Dumpty is thrown, find the right time to let it explode, which will make the most of the special Jumpy Dumpty and blow up the most spiky fish. Okay, so we've got 3 of the mint jelly Jumpy Dumpties. A special Jumpy Dumpty that resembles mint jelly. Whenever the Spark Knight and Dodoco go out on an adventure on hot days, they eat some mint jelly, chilled by mist flowers, which is super refreshing in a hot summer. The explosion of AoE is in the shape of a mint leaf. A thin cross. Caramel Cookie Jumpy Dumpty. A special Jumpy Dumpty that bears a similar color to that of caramel biscuits. When Spark Knight and Dodoco go out to play all day, caramel biscuits are a good choice for snacks because it's sweet, crunchy, and filling. They're great snacks. The explosion AoE is like a spread out picnic tablecloth which is 9 grids in a square. What about the opposing lineup? Oh, wow. Armored and wielding a tiny sword, the spiky fish warrior is much stronger than regular fish in the Cider Lake, but it can do nothing but run for its life when confronted by the special Jumpy Dumpties. Defeat the spiky fish warrior to obtain 1 point. The spiky fish king, a spiky fish with a gorgeous golden appearance and a menacing image. It is said that spiky fish warriors respectfully call them kings. However, why are there many kings? Why are there many kings just like there are many warriors? Okay. Perhaps this is more of a unique title in their tribe than a recognition given to the strongest. After all, a school of kings are invading us. Sounds very, very scary and very, very imposing. Defeat the spiky fish king to obtain 2 points. And then you have the spiky stony stronghold. Good grief, these names. A solid fortification built by spiky fish using stones. It looks like nothing special, but its lower part seems to be rooted deep underground, thus making the stronghold strong enough to block the impact of Jumpy Dumpty's explosion. To defeat the spiky fish hiding behind, you need to find particular angles to bypass the obstruction of such fortifications. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start this, I guess. And hopefully it won't be too hard. Defeat the thing, yeah. I don't think I need to read all of this because I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do. So let's do that. Yeah. Easy enough. Go over here now. So that's those 3. And then let's do this. Hopefully that works out just like that. And that. Yeah, this is pretty easy. You just need to time it properly. And then switch back to the normal ones to get the rest of these. I imagine it'll become more complicated as you get further in. But for now, it's fairly easy. And I imagine that's probably the best score you can get. Let's see what I can claim for doing that. Just very fast. Yeah. It even tells you how many points you needed. So 34 for that one. They don't tell you for the rest of these, which is a shame. So this next one has a different type of, the berry cake Jumpy Dumpty. A special Jumpy Dumpty whose color reminds you of berry cakes. The Spark Knight and Dodoco are learning to make the super duper dessert. With the combinations of cream and jam, every single bite is satisfaction enough for the taste buds. The explosion AoE is just like the one during the cake battle. A big, big cross. However, Spark Knight and Dodoco never waste any food, not to mention any sweet, sweet dessert. Okay then. So I just need to remember their shapes. Oh, you can see on the right there what their shapes are. Question is how am I supposed to approach this now? Oh wait, can you? Yeah, you can change sides. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. So you go like this, right? And shoot that in there. Can I go up there at the top? No, I can't go at the top. So how am I going to approach this now? I don't want to waste these big cross ones because... Oh wait, I can see it now. I'm blind. There we go. Now it's just a matter of slowly getting rid of these smaller fish, right? Like this. There we go. And then bringing this over here. Doing that. Cool. And I have enough to be able to get rid of these 2 groups. Just like that. And there we go. Awesome. Since I know I got the score needed for that, I'll just move on to the third one. Never mind, I can't move on to the third one. I'll get those done eventually. Let's claim the prizes then. Very fast. That's a interesting little minigame that they've got there. I wish I could have completed it completely in this video, but that's fine. So yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending the video. Thanks for watching. Next time I play, I will be focusing on the Archon Quest, since I'll probably record the next video right after I'm done with this one. So thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.